For this practice, I want you to call to mind one specific thing that you're struggling with that's making it hard for you to enjoy your life or to like yourself, or something that is interfering in your relationships, your ability to show up and do your work, like whatever it is, one specific thing that you feel is making life a little less easy or a little less enjoyable. And this is a practice that will work for pretty much, I don't want to say 100% everything that you're dealing with ever, but it's a great first tool to go to before reaching out for more support or using other tools. So I'll invite you first to just take a few moments, closing your eyes or softening your gaze, and just tuning into that thing you are struggling with. And I'm sure it's not hard for you to find one. It might be hard for you to narrow it down to one. But just know that when you work with one part of yourself, you bring all parts of you along for that journey. So when you heal one specific area, every other area in your life or in your person is touched by the work that you do with that one particular thing. So you can't pick the wrong thing. You're not missing out on healing other things by choosing one. If anything, you're creating a more powerful, effective process for yourself. And so as this thing starts to rise up in your body, just notice, we're going to scan your whole body and see, like, what do you physically feel? This is a little somatic exploration. What does it feel like in your body when you are struggling with or fighting against or grappling with or suffering from this thing? Maybe there's a tightness in your chest. Maybe there's a pinch between your shoulder blades. Maybe there's a crick in your neck. Maybe you have a sick feeling in your belly, or like there's a pit or heaviness in your belly. Maybe you notice something in your legs or your feet. Maybe you notice that your mind is racing. We're not going to do anything to change or fix what you're feeling. We're just observing it and naming it to yourself. Just waving hello to all the things happening inside of you as you experience this one particular struggle. And you're just kind of creating a somatic map of that experience of like, when I'm dealing with body insecurity, I feel my shoulders round. I feel my heart sink. I feel my mind get really foggy and dark and slow. And in this process, like, you're no longer the thing. It creates a little space between you and the experience, and that allows you to work with it. And so just breathing deep into this recognition of what it feels like to be in this struggle. Not changing it, not fixing it, not pushing it away, just observing it mindfully, curiously. And you're gonna take these like one sensation at a time and imagine just visiting or touching or hugging or petting, like whatever feels appropriate or organic to you. I promise there's nothing weird. I've heard it all. There's no weird process. But you're gonna visit each one of these sensations and tell it, you can be here. So rounding in my shoulders, you get to be here. You're allowed to be here. Sinky, heavy heart, you're allowed to be here. Dark, gloomy, heavy mind, you're allowed to be here. Or maybe that your thoughts are racing, and so you wave hello to every thought that races by and say, you can be here. You're welcome here. I'm done fighting you. I'm done fixing you. I'm done pushing you away or trying to make you be something other than what you are. I surrender. Welcome. You can be here. And just breathing and walking through this process in your body for as long as you need. And once you've allowed everything, you can just rest in this feeling for a moment. And pause this video if you need more time. Otherwise, now we're going to scan your body for the part of you that holds medicine for your struggle, for the part of you that is in struggle. And so whatever sensation was the loudest, so if it was like the sinky feeling in your heart feels the most charged or the strongest or the most immovable or the loudest, you're going to go to that like core sensation. And you're going to search your body for the part of you that holds medicine for that core sensation. And you don't have to understand or figure this out logically, but notice, like, where do you notice it in your body? I've had people, it's in their pinky toe or their elbow. Like, there is no weird spot. It might be your heart. It might be the back of your heart. You might have this glowy feeling in your belly or in your third eye or your throat. You might feel your skin get a little softer. Like I said, there's nothing weird and there's no right or wrong way to do it. So just, where do you find medicine for the part of you that is hurting or struggling? And once you've located it, so for me, it's sort of like this feeling of wings in my upper back, which sounds so weird to just tell people, you know? But again, there's nothing weird. I've heard so many answers to this. But you're going to tune into that sensation. Just like we tuned into the experience of struggle, we're going to tune into the experience of resource, of medicine. And you'll breathe into it and you'll give it time to get a little bigger or louder or more clear, just like with the original experience. We're going to just give it some time to arise in your body. And we're going to notice and name and welcome every sensation that is part of this somatic map of this experience. So you might feel light in your pelvic bowl, an expansion or like a shaking out of my wings and my back. I feel the muscles in my face relax and lift. And I feel a peace deep inside. And so just tuning into every one of your sensations and again, welcoming them. Light in my pelvic bowl, you can be here. Big wide wings, you can be here. Smiling face, you can be here. Peaceful core, you can be here. I mean, notice as you do this, you may have some emotion move through you. You may recognize that, wow, it feels harder maybe to let the good experience live in your body. That's okay. We're not judging anything. We're not analyzing anything. We're just witnessing this process. Really, you're just allowing yourself to be you, to be more fully yourself in whatever variation you're showing up in each moment. It's the easiest way to cultivate resilience and adaptability, like the ability to come back home to balance, back home to center. It's not about never getting frozen or never going into anxiety or never having insecurity, right? And it's not about always being positive and always being light and always feeling like you have freaking wings, right? It's about accepting the range of your humanity, stopping that war with it, not fighting or forcing any of it, and learning how to move between these two places so that you can choose them and you can have a little bit more choice and a little bit more say in how you feel from moment to moment, so that you're able to stand up from the ground and walk back to the place that feels good when you need to. And so one last thing here in this place, you'll just imagine your resource, your medicine, coming into contact with the part of you that is struggling the most. If it's not already, for a lot of people, this happens naturally. But wherever you are in that process, just inviting this medicine into the wound. Not because it's bad or wrong or needs to be changed or fixed, but because it deserves love and care too. It is valuable too. It is worthy of time and affection and attention too. And then you can bring one hand to your heart and just massage or tap your heart space. And then the other hand to a thigh or a knee, your leg, somewhere on your leg, maybe even to your foot. You can rub or massage your leg or your foot. Just starting to let that experience go, coming back to your body, back to this moment. And then sweeping your whole body, like you have dust on your skin and you have to sweep it off. And you might want to shake. You can stand up for this. You can shake out your hair, sweep off your face, all the way down to your fingertips and down to your toes. And taking a few deep clearing breaths in through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. Settling into some stillness. It is safe to be you. Sending you so much love.